Welcome to a journey through the 10 most jaw-dropping facts that sound like fabrications but are grounded in truth. Number 1. It rains fish in Honduras. In the small town of Yoro, an extraordinary meteorological phenomenon occurs. Each year between May and July, a rainstorm brings not just water, but also live fish with it. Known as Lluvia de Peces, rain of fish, this event has baffled scientists and delighted locals for decades. After the storm, the streets are found littered with flopping fish, a sight that turns into a spontaneous festive gathering as townspeople rush to collect their aquatic bounty. Theories suggest these fish are lifted from the nearby waters by waterspouts or tornadoes, though this has yet to be entirely substantiated. Despite scientific mysteries, Lluvia de Peces has become a cherished part of Yoro's cultural fabric, celebrated annually with a festival. Number 2. Bananas are berries and strawberries aren't. Botanically speaking, what we commonly understand about fruit classifications can be misleading. For example, bananas qualify as berries according to scientific criteria, while strawberries do not. Botanists define berries as fruits stemming from one flower with one ovary and typically contain several seeds. Since bananas fit this bill, they're berries. Strawberries, however, grow from a flower that has multiple ovaries. This makes them aggregate fruits, not true berries. This fact not only alters our supermarket conversations, but also challenges our basic understanding of plant biology, making grocery shopping a suddenly more complex venture. Number 3. A day on Venus is longer than a year on Venus. Venus spins very slowly on its axis, completing a rotation every 243 Earth days. However, it orbits the Sun faster than it rotates, with a Venusian year taking about 225 Earth days. This means, bizarrely, a single day, sunrise to sunrise on Venus, is longer than the time it takes for the planet to complete an orbit around the Sun. If you lived on Venus, you would celebrate your birthday twice in a day. The slow rotation of Venus is a peculiar outlier in our solar system, making it a fascinating subject for astronomers and space enthusiasts. Cleopatra VII, the last active ruler of the Ptolemaic Kingdom of Egypt, died in 30 BC. The Great Pyramid of Giza, on the other hand, was constructed around 2560 BC. Contrast this with the Apollo 11 moon landing in 1969 AD. Cleopatra lived about 2,000 years before the moon landing, but over 2,500 years after the Great Pyramid was completed. This fact stretches our perception of historical timelines and brings a fresh perspective on the ancient world's proximity to modern history. This astonishing chronological fact connects ancient Egyptian civilization more closely to the age of space exploration than to the time of its own iconic monuments. Scotland's national animal is the unicorn, a choice that predates the union between Scotland and England in 1707. Proudly heraldic, the unicorn symbolizes purity and power in Celtic mythology. Despite its mythical status, the unicorn holds a place of honor on the Scottish royal coat of arms and continues to be a symbol of magic and enchantment across Scotland. This selection highlights the whimsical aspect of Scottish heritage and underscores the value of myth in national identity, proving that even in state symbolism, the line between reality and fantasy can be beautifully blurred. It might sound like a snippet from a slapstick cartoon, but statistically, vending machines pose a greater threat to humans than sharks do. Each year, several fatalities are reported due to vending machines falling on people, usually triggered by shaking or tilting the machine in frustration. Contrast this with shark attacks, which are exceedingly rare. The fear of sharks, fueled by movies and sensational media, is far greater than the actual risk they pose. This juxtaposition challenges our perceptions of danger and how they are often shaped more by narrative than by facts. Such statistics remind us that everyday objects can be more hazardous than the monsters of the deep, reshaping our understanding of risk in the modern world. There's a jellyfish that can age backwards. The Turritopsis dohrnii, commonly known as the immortal jellyfish, possesses the astonishing ability to revert to its juvenile form after reaching maturity. This biological process, known as transdifferentiation, essentially allows it to bypass death, potentially living indefinitely. This unique survival strategy opens up fascinating avenues for scientific research into aging and cellular regeneration. Imagine the implications for human medicine if the mechanisms behind this jellyfish's fountain of youth could be understood and replicated. The immortal jellyfish not only challenges our understanding of the natural life cycle, but also offers hope for breakthroughs in life extension technologies. Honey never spoils. Archaeologists have discovered pots of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs that are over 3,000 years old and still perfectly edible. Thanks to its chemical makeup, honey is a superfood that never spoils if stored properly. Honey's longevity stems from its low moisture content and natural acidity. It's a natural antibacterial and antifungal agent, making it one of the few foods that can stand the test of time without preservation techniques. This delicious fact not only sweetens the pot of historical gastronomy, but also showcases nature's ability to create enduring sustenance. You can't hum while holding your nose. Try it. When you hum, the sound is produced by the continuous passage of air through your vocal cords. Holding your nose closes off the airflow, making it impossible to continue humming. This simple yet surprising fact about human biology is a fun party trick, as well as a lesson in the mechanics of our own bodies. It's a vivid reminder of the everyday marvels of human anatomy, even in actions as mundane as humming a tune. Exploring such quirks helps demystify the complex machinery of the human body and adds a touch of wonder to our biological functions. A single cloud can weigh more than 1,000,000 pounds. Clouds, despite their fluffy and lightweight appearance, can weigh an incredible amount. A typical cumulus cloud can hold up to 1.1 million pounds of water. The weight is dispersed across such a vast volume of space that the cloud stays afloat. This paradoxical fact reveals the hidden heft of what appears to be mere wisps of vapor and showcases the grand scale and mystery of Earth's atmospheric phenomena. Understanding such atmospheric intricacies not only illuminates the science behind weather patterns but also enhances our appreciation for the daily skyward spectacle. These 10 facts, each more astonishing than the last, peel back the layers of the mundane to reveal the extraordinary truths hidden beneath. They challenge our perceptions, invite curiosity, and enrich our understanding of the world. In the exploration of the implausible, we find the seeds of wonder and perhaps a deeper appreciation for the strangeness and beauty of our existence. Imagine walking down the street only to realize that every person you pass knows something mind-bending that you don't. Truth can be stranger than fiction, and sometimes the most bizarre tales are the ones rooted in reality.